Welcome back to Web API Tutorials. I'm Venkat. In this video, let us see how we can use JWT authentication in Swagger UI. So this is our Web API application. We have seen how to consume the secured endpoints using JWT authentication from Angular application, right? So let me run this application. So you can see here our controllers has authorized attribute and our Web API is running. You can see student controller has a security and Microsoft controller also has security. So our controllers has security. Okay. So we know how to consume these secure endpoints from Angular application. Similarly, we can consume it from the Postman also. Okay. But how we can consume the secure endpoints from Swagger UI? You know, this is Swagger UI, right? So here, let us go to the students, get all students. Let me click on try it out, execute. You can see here we got 401 undocumented, 401 error. So 401 is nothing but unauthorized. Okay. So we are getting this undocumented because like this we need to put that status code also. Okay. So to avoid this, so we are unable to access the secure endpoints from Swagger UI. Okay, to resolve this problem, to solve this problem, Swagger also comes with security mechanism. Okay, so we can use the same JWT, we can add the same JWT authentication mechanism to Swagger UI. So let us do that now. Let's add this undocumented status codes first, 401. So let me copy this, copy, paste. What is it now? 401, status 401, unauthorized. And also if there is no role, we will get 403, forbidden. Okay. Let's add these two response codes to all the endpoints. Okay, now we can rerun this. I'm rerunning it. Let me expand this, try it out, execute. So you can see undocumented is gone now. Now this response is documented, 401, unauthorized. Okay. So we need to add this in the Microsoft controller also. So we did not add here. Let me add that status code 200 and 500 also possible. Okay, these are the two possible status codes here. Okay, I have added these two. Okay, now let's start implementing the JWT authentication for Swagger. So this is the line where we are using the Swagger, right? So in this, we need to configure the JWT authentication. Okay, here let's add options and opening closing braces. Here we need to add two things, options dot definition and requirement. Okay, so add security definition. So the definition name here is a bearer. That's the name. We need to add the definition here. Options, not options. New Open API security scheme. Enter. And here what is the description of it? Description is, so it is a JWT authentication, JWT authorization header using the bearer scheme. And so what user needs to enter? He should enter bearer, and after writing the bearer he should give space. Okay, after giving the space, add your token. Add your token in the text input. Okay, so let's give the example also. Example is bearer space. Example will look like this. So this is the example. Okay, so once we added the description of it, let's add the name of the header. Okay, what is the name of header? Authorization. Authorization is the name of the header. And where we need to send it? We need to send it in headers. And what is the scheme name? Bearer scheme. So that's the scheme. Okay, that's the definition we added. Once we added the definition, we need to add the requirements. Add security requirements. In this, name not required, OpenAPI security requirement, and inside this we need to pass new OpenAPI security requirement. So for this, we need to pass an object. Not requirement, it's a scheme. So it's a scheme. Inside this scheme, what are the properties of it? Reference, new OpenAPI reference. In this reference, ID. What is the ID? Bearer. And what is the type? Reference type dot security scheme. Once we add that, after the reference, we need to give the scheme name. So here it is a global. So global OpenAPI standard scheme we need to give. OAuth. After that, what is the name? We are writing it for bearer token, right? And what is the location of it? Dot headers. Okay, along with this security scheme, we also need to send the parameters, but with this we don't need to send any parameters. So we can pass the empty string. Okay, so the configuration is completed. Let me run this now. Before running this, let me show you the Swagger UI. So here you can see, so only copy button and down arrows are there. So once we rerun this, we will get the authorization log symbols. I'm rerunning it. So now you can see there is a new button added to login using the Swagger UI. And here you can see every endpoint comes with the security log. Okay, so now let me access this get all students. So it is failing. Okay, 401 unauthorized. So let us log in here. This is the login endpoint. Try it out. Okay, what is the policy? Student controller is using local policy and username is Venkat. And what is the password? Venkat 1 2 3, that's the password. Execute it. Okay, we got the token. Okay, download this, open the file. So let's use the notepad to open it. So this is the token. Let me copy this token. So I have copied the token now. Okay, so let's go to minimize this. Now I'll click on this authorize button. So this is the description. You can see we have added this description. Okay, you can see all that description is guiding the user. Okay, so enter bearer and space and add your token in the text input. This is the text input. What we need to put? Bearer, B-E-A-R-E-R, bearer space, and paste your token. So I have pasted the token and I'm clicking on authorize. Okay, we are logged in into the Swagger UI. Now close it. You can see the moment we logged in, all the logs got logged in. Okay, all the endpoints got logged in. So now let's go to this students, get all students. Now I am clicking. Earlier we got 401. Now I am clicking on execute. So you can see we got the data and you can see the request. So here in the request, there is a new header added. So authorization header, you can see here. So authorization header, bearer space our token. Okay, in the Angular application also, similar header we have added. In the Postman also, this is the header we will add. Okay, so that's the token it is sending. So now we can able to access the secure endpoints from Swagger UI. Okay, so this is how we can access the secure endpoints from Swagger UI. Let me commit this code. Let me commit this code. Add all the changes. This is what? Okay, part 78. Part 78. Commit and sync. Now you can access all these changes. Okay, that's it. For more videos like this, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.